And I'm definitely not keeping this hand. This hand just seems bad.
It doesn't do anything.
It really doesn't.
No.
Oh! Keep. This hand actually does seem good.
I don't think it's the best, but the search for Azcanta means you can hopefully find something.
Sorry.
Hey, you have a backup, Nissa.
I know, that's why. I still feel sorry. It is me.
Do you want to do Fabled Passage first? So you can just like... Oh, okay. That Gross Bile actually was pretty cool. Key.
And pass.
Yeah, keep them guessing. And Lizelle says, no, it does nothing. They're referring to the extra Nissa, which really doesn't do much. Oh, they said hello.
Oh, forest.
Okay. Oh, we need a second blue, actually.
I also needed the second green.
You need the second green. Yeah, that's fair. You need both. Okay, so what do you think here? Do you think you Growth Spiral? Do you think you search for Azcanta?
I think
I kind of like Growth
I like Growth Spiral.
Here.
I like Growth Spiral.
Yeah? So you wait?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pass. It's an instant.
Because you do need to build up your mana big time.
Mm-hmm. Though once I hit 5 mana, I've got...
Yes.
Da, 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 da.
But you need to build up to 5.
Nissa, and then time war.
So, Growth Spiral.
And I just realized that...
You need a land. Yep, a Portuguese. This is Nissa Turns.
That's a land. Tameo.
Okay. A Portuguese is Dana's growing up. I know, Dana's... Well, there's no counter spells here.
It's got Nissa. So, you know.
All right. What are you going to choose?
Tameo. The
Okay.
+1.
Okay. And then
Card.
what card do you want?
No. Eureka? No.
Interesting question, huh? You kind of want to choose a land, but you can't.
I know.
Well, Eureka Moment would probably get you to a land. Well, but you only have one of them in your deck, right? So you want to do one that you can, like, have a good... Bala Ged Recovery is a land. I don't know how many you have in your deck, though.
I think I have 3. Brainstorm could help with a land.
It could.
Do I do Brainstorm?
I could see this a number of different ways. You hit?
I hit!
Okay.
I hit!
Not bad.
I hit!
Unfortunately, if you Brainstorm, then you can't also, like, you know, play a 5-drop. But you can play Search for Azcanta, which is something.
Oh, sad.
That is sad.
I question this outcome.
They have kind of a slow start.
Actually, I didn't actually need the land because I could just return the land with Tameo from my graveyard and put it into my hand.
Oh, you could have done that using the
can't
minus.
play
That's
the
true,
land.
too. Okay.
But now I have this.
Okay.
So, pay 2 life,
Okay.
cast Nissa first.
Mm-hmm.
We will not fail.
Untap.
Now, what are you going to do, you think?
Untap the island. I'm gonna attack, and then on their turn I can Brainstorm.
Okay. And himself says, does Dana now get to experience the joys of being Brainstorm locked? Yeah, because you can't shuffle away those cards. It's still drawing a card.
Mm-hmm.
An Asterland will get you that Cocoa code. Oh, there's some Gaining Life going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a problem.
Mm-hmm. Although hopefully they're not gonna get another turn. And the land's a quite good blocker.
Yeah.
I'm just,
Major opposite shall be out of the Brainstorm lock before the opponent gets a turn anyway. Yeah, this is probably true. I don't think you need that. Well, let's see what you have here. Yeah, you don't need that second time warp right away, at least.
not right
It
away.
doesn't, I don't think it really matters. Well, hold it. Abundant Harvest, you can clear stuff away if you want here. Maybe the Abundant Harvest is what you don't want, and you want everything else. So maybe that goes, and a land. Because again, you're going to draw 2 of them right away. So it's really like, what don't you want, is I guess the question. Although either way, with Time Warp, you then draw the Abundant Harvest. So it depends if you want to shuffle with that. I don't know.
Abundant Harvest first, maybe?
Or the... it's up to you. I guess you can only play the one of the lands, so it's up to you.
Play this.
Okay.
Cast Time Warp. First things first, cast Time Warp.
Okay.
Time Warp shall be cast. Search for Azcanta?
Okay.
Nissa plus untapped land. I can unbutton.
Now, do you want to do that? And because I don't know if you need a land, actually.
I don't.
What do you think?
So I choose non-land.
Maybe. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, Nissa does give you a decent amount of land.
Non-land.
Okay.
And Pat, next, it just gets eaten by the angels.
Yeah.
Pass.
Okay.
Graveyard.
Yeah, I mean, because like you don't have a way to really get around. I mean, you dig a little deeper if you cast that, but you might just want to get to the next card and have something in your graveyard, else in your graveyard. So it's up to you.
Yeah.
Actually, it's going to your graveyard anyway.
Oh! And transform it.
Yeah.
That's quite good, actually.
Yeah. Does this feel very different, Dana? I can tell you're like not as confident with like, what all to play.
Time Warp?
Okay. You could certainly Time Warp.
I mean, I'm definitely.
Well, do you want to tap the Azcanta land or?
Time.
Because you could maybe use the Azcanta land. You can see. Okay.
Target a player, definitely. Narset.
Okay.
My prowess is unmatched, and I have just the trick for this.
Alrund Epiphany?
Yeah. And you could foretell that. Right?
Oh yeah, sadly I don't have enough mana to cast it, so there.
Yeah.
Oh wait, but I have the Time Warp ability on this.
Yeah. You're still getting an extra turn after this. And then you could Growth Spiral.
See what I get, yeah.
Because there is no end of their turn, because they're not getting a turn. Oh, that's just sick. Oh, that's sick, Dana.
Land for turn.
Okay. Okay, this is just like mean.
Narset.
Oh, your prowess.
Growth Spiral.
Actually.
Actually, wait, no.
Yes.
Actually, extra Nissa.
So you can ult this Nissa.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So maybe first tap the mana. What do you think?
Yeah.
Dana's joining the dark side, nameless elf says. Yes.
Actually, Z on those last two.
Wait.
What? Minus 8 the Nissa.
Oh, because you still have the Nissa that you're going to cast. Okay, that's fine. All right. Usually I don't have all that many for us, but this is going to be plenty.
It's still fun. Enters tap.
Yep, because they enter tapped anyway.
Yeah.
Now cast that Nissa.
Mm-hmm.
In this land, we are all connected.
Cast this.
Okay. Good evening, Inner Harmony.
Plus this. Untap. I guess that doesn't really matter
Well, can you use your Azcanta land if you...
Well, I already have this blue on tap.
Okay,
Anyway.
so then just untap something else that's maybe a
Oh no, I want tap the forest.
Yeah, and then use the Azcanta land maybe. This feels very different, doesn't it?
Sharknado?
Sharknado seems good.
Sharknado seems I'm kind of going wrong.
You're going on the dark side, aren't you, Dana?
No, extra turn. I never said I dislike extra turns.
Wow, it's more dark sidey than elves. It's very blue. You're doing lots of blue things.
Taking turns is my favorite aspect of blue.
Ranger Alpha says you can start hitting with lands now. That's true. They're indestructible.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but first things first.
Sharknado.
Maybe you do Sharknado, yeah.
Sharknado. This one because it's cheaper.
Okay.
Me. Untap a land.
It's just wrong.
This is next to combat.
Yep.
Not the birdies. No, not the birdies.
Not the birdies. And they can block... They can actually block 3 of them.
Yeah, but then 2 still get through.
2 still get through.
And that's each of my turns, and hopefully I'm going to have infinite of them.
Dana, I think you're enjoying this a little too much.
I'm not.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so...
Activate Azcanta.
Azcanta. Extra turn is always good.
Ooh, this is an extra turn, but so is this. Well,
I think
yeah,
the Alrund's Epiphany.
yeah.
Nameless Elf says no such thing as enjoying turns too much.
Foretell.
Fair enough. You know, you could also think of getting 2 uses out of Azcanta
I know.
with Nissa.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're probably like, what is this data playing with all this blue?
Unless they don't, no, of course.
Pat Fantoni, thank you very much for the follow.
To be fair, I have a Nissa on the board, so I was like, oh, she's playing Nissa.
That's true. That's
like,
true.
Let's be honest here.
Okay. Should we do another one and then we'll see? That was kind of a fun one. You got to take lots of turns. Southern Dogs Gaming says, sweet, caught another stream of yours.
I kind of went off.
Thank you.
I kind of went off.
Oh, Portuguese with the no counter spell.
Okay.
This deck doesn't have counter spell.
I made sure of it.
Yes. It has a fair amount of blue, but there's no counter spell.
This is my favorite hand.
No, it depends what they're playing. You do have a way to kind of stall, but then it gets really slow. Yeah. Oh, good to hear the code works. Thank you, Astroland, for letting us know. So I could see this one either way.
Mulligan.
Okay.
Sorry, Nissa.
Yeah, I think that's probably right.
This one's a lot better.
This one's better.
Oh, but
Definitely
I don't want to
better.
bottom anything.
Um,
We'll keep 6.
maybe Sharknado.
Yeah.
But
Sorry,
I can see it.
Sharknado.
Let's
Unless
see.
you control.
Well,
forest
Mystic.
or not.
Let's see. Mystic Sanctuary is going to be tapped pretty much, right?
Yeah.
So maybe that goes in play tapped. I mean, you could save it for later, I guess.
They might be the same deck. Look, Breeding Pool.
Oh, they could
Breeding
be.
Pool. The Breeding Pool.
And Giraffe says,
Oh, wait.
opponent's username checks out, except isn't Euro banned now. Yeah, that's true. Okay,
Oh,
then
no.
not this. Oh, energy.
Teamer energy.
Okay, then.
Okay, then.
Forced?
This is an island. This still taps for
You could do that as well. Yeah, it's up to you.
pass. Of course.
Okay. Alice says, what animal is always ready for a holiday? An elephant, because it's always got its trunk. That's true. It's always prepared to go somewhere. Yeah, this is Teamer Energy, Dana. Old school taking you back, huh?
This is also when I didn't hate blue as much, so I would actually play
I know you
this
did.
really.
You actually played Counterspell's main deck, I think. Or at least in the side.
I still remember not being happy about it, but still doing it. Now I just wouldn't do it.
Your hatred has grown.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, Alice, Dana didn't appreciate it that much. I appreciated it, Alice. And hopefully you appreciate this blue plane, even if it's no counterspells. I think Alice appreciates that. Okay, ooh, let's think here on the land.
I can Tameo.
You could Tameo.
Search for Nissa.
Yeah. Alice does appreciate the blue. You could also, like, double growth spiral stuff. You could Bala Ged so that next turn you could Time Warp. But, again, Time Warp is better when you actually have something you can do with it.
Exactly.
So
So Tameo?
maybe Tameo, okay.
You and you will be excellent research.
And you're searching for Nissa?
Of course.
Okay.
And fine.
You sure is Nissa? Okay. Because you also need land and stuff. Sadly, you didn't get any of that.
I milled land.
You did.
I can't get land.
I know. Well, they can't kill Tameo with what they have now. Tune with Ether.
They played a card with Nissa.
They did. Well, you tried to find your Nissa, right?
Stop interrupting me.
Bala Ged.
Okay.
Land.
Okay. Now, do you growth spiral?
Yeah, great.
Because I think you're going to see what you get, maybe. Okay.
I can't put that into play.
No. What do you try to get? Nissa again?
Of course.
Well, now you have the land, right?
Honestly, why wouldn't I?
And you have a greater chance to get Nissa.
Darn it.
Hello, Peaceful. Oh, Alice thought they heard Sadie in the background. I didn't actually. I don't think Sadie's
think
here.
so.
It's entirely possible, but I don't think this time.
Tameo's dying.
Yeah, but I mean, Tameo did like
What?
fill your graveyard, get you closer to Nissa, and
It's
save
actually
you
kind of
life.
sad because I have Time Warp, and so I could like activate it, search for Nissa, don't get it.
I
Time
know.
Warp, search for
Okay, so let's think about this.
Eureka Moment, because I don't really have a way to use this extra turn.
No, I mean, you can build up your land a little bit if you do that, right? Because you could play Bala Ged.
Or do I want to Eureka Moment?
You could also Eureka Moment. I mean, you're not under a ton of pressure, but they're starting to do some stuff.
Eureka Moment.
Eureka Moment, you think? Well, Eureka Moment's an instant.
Oh,
So if you're going to do that, do you want to play Bala Ged?
yeah.
Actually, you could do the island, because you can play the land with Eureka Moment, I guess, too. That might make more sense, in case you got like a reverse. Well, actually, it's fine either way. Okay. Do you want to wait
Yeah.
to do that? Okay. Peaceful says, I'm very glad that Whirler Virtuoso is playable again. It was my favorite card from the first ever packs I opened. I still remember the deck I built with it. And Alice says, we're playing EDH earlier, accidentally won turn 4. Ooh. Weird Infinite with Reiterate. Oh, that's kind of cool. I remember Rogue Refiner. That was a really good card. Oh, and hello, Long John. Says, greetings, Daddy and Dana. Sorry I'm late. Did I miss anything important? There was a crazy game where Dana attacked for like 1 billion with Hoof.
There was another crazy game where I took the infinite turn.
Yeah. Yeah, Dana's into this Nissa Turns deck here. Okay.
Past the blocker.
Okay.
No
Yeah, this does hurt
blocks.
some.
It does, actually.
Of course, if they don't get another turn eventually, then it doesn't really matter. Okay, Eureka Moment. Oh. I guess it might have been better on your turn in this case.
Non-land? Do this for non-land. I don't need land anymore.
Yeah, you also kind of like, at this point, you need to take all the turns. Okay.
Time warp.
Time warp?
Actually, hold on. Let me. Can you please get out of the way?
I think you can do X there.
Oh, thank you. So if we do that.
Yeah, you can't do explore. But you can time warp. I think you kind of need to do time warp.
Time. Yeah. And then do I do Bala Ged as the land?
I think you do, because you have the time warps there.
I've two
And I
of
think
them.
you kind of need your land to see here.
That's not bad.
Oh, that's not bad.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm 1 mana short from Time Warp and Tameo.
Okay. Well, you could explore, see what you get,
Yeah.
and then kind of see. Okay.
Time Warp.
Yeah. You're just like 1 mana short from a lot of things.
I know. I want to draw a land next turn. Then I can Tameo and Time Warp.
That's a land.
Tameo.
Okay. This is really interesting. Alice says, fun fact, if you reduce reiterate to costing red, it goes infinite with Pyretic Ritual for infinite red, and then you can win with Comet Storm. Okay. Now, what are you going to do with Tameo is the question.
Since I have this, I'm going to want Nissa.
You going to try to get Nissa?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Of course.
I mean, that does help a lot.
I know to be somewhere.
Okay, you got Nissa.
As you can tell, I'm very happy by this.
Okay, how much mana do you have? Well, with Nissa, you have a lot more. Johnny Castle MTG says, wow, climbing those ranks. Yeah, you haven't done that much historic this season yet.
Yeah.
And hello, Blastinos. And Wonder Boy, yep, it's taking turns. Wait.
I can still do this.
Okay.
I can still do it.
Checking. Now, what do you want with, or, do you get back like a time warp and then foretell Alrund's Epiphany so you can get the birds, although and it costs a little bit less. I'm not sure if that's that great, but that said,
Time Warp.
okay.
Okay.
Okay. Alice says, anyway, got an essay to write. I'll try to pop in again. Have a good stream. You all are great. And chat, keep up the bad jokes. Thank you, Alice.
Explore. I can still
You can do that and the time warp? All right, I like that.
And then if I get a land, of course, I can just land.
Okay.
+1.
Blaster says, speaking of bad jokes, what's the best time of day? What do you think the best time of day is, Dana?
Time Warp.
Time warp is the best time of day. You're just focused on your extra turns.
Yes.
Blaster says 6:30 hands down is the best time of day. I like
Sadie, I'm
that.
taking infinite turns. This has been my turn for like 4 turns.
I'm guessing the other person isn't the most.
Probably
pleased.
not, because we're just not getting into it. And we just had a nice joke. What's the best time of day, Sadie? 6:30, hands down.
Huh?
Because both hands on the clock are down if it's 6:30. It wasn't my joke. Okay, you gonna foretell that, or are you going
I already
to cast the
foretelled
other
one. I already foretelled one.
Oh, so do you want to do the other one?
Are you doing
Well-
another turn?
Yep.
Well, hold on one second. Hold on one second. Cancel this. Do you want to cast the one that you
Not me.
foretold?
You
I
said
can't.
me to cancel.
I couldn't. I foretold it this turn.
Oh, so you
remember?
can't. So then you're gonna cast the other one?
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, Sadie.
Fine. I have
Well,
to
people
go
are saying hi to
anyway.
you. Peaceful said, sorry, stepped
Hello.
away, so probably missed something. Why not Epiphany before time warp? Because then you get to attack with birds.
Bye.
Bye, Sadie.
Bye.
Oh, do you get the birds regardless, by the way, of whether or not you foretell it? No, I don't know. We don't know for sure right now.
And he's on
Yeah, you could.
What do you want with Hydroid Krasis?
Yes.
Or Narset? I don't know how many of each do you have in your deck? That would be a good thing to know.
I know.
Oh, you do get the birds anyway. Oh, I thought the birds was only if you're foretold it. Okay.
Hydroid Krasis.
Then yes, I agree. Okay. They're like, I'm just not getting a turn.
No, because they probably aren't.
Okay.